driving right now is called Velocity, and it's built by a bunch of crazy gearheads over at Air Ride. Now, if you've never heard of Air Ride, then you don't know what radical, in your face, precise handling is all about. When I found out I was coming to Jasper, Indiana, I was pretty excited. But just imagine how excited I was when I laid my eyes on this. And this is just one of the projects that Air Ride does every single day. And today, I'm going to take you for a walk through one of the facilities of the most passionate motorsports companies in America. We're going to take you inside the facility of Air Ride Technologies in Jasper, Indiana. When we first showed up at the facility, we knew this wasn't going to be an ordinary shop tour. With the latest cutting-edge tools available, Air Ride is producing some of the most advanced performance air suspensions anywhere. Let's head in and check out what Air Ride's got in the making and learn about the products and people that make Air Ride what it is today. So Brett, this is where it all started with the Mustang.
Yeah, this is actually my first air suspension car that I built. Started it in 1992. I think I finished it in 96. And that was the year we started the company as well.
Well, thanks very much for having me here at the facility. I'm going to have a poke around in a second. Where should be my first stop?
Well, we've got 3 buildings here, but if I were you, I'd start with Bo over in the design department and see how he draws things up before we actually manufacture them.
Fair enough, I'll go take a look.
All right, have fun.
We found ourselves in design and development. I'm here with Bo, and you're the man that starts everything.
No, I ain't quite the man that starts everything. Rodney out in the shop will start everything, and he'll bring it in here, and we'll do the designs on the computer and draw them and get prints of them, and then we'll take them out in the shop and make the parts that need to be made.
Is it hard? Because it looks hard.
Whenever you first get into it, it's hard, but once you get into doing it and you enjoy what you do, it's easy. I mean, I love what I do. Like the boss always says, we get to come to work. We don't have to come to work. Then that is honestly true. I mean, I enjoy coming to work. I enjoy what I do.
Rodney, Bo says that you're the man that starts everything in the shop. What are you working on the Nova?
We've got this modular sway bar that fits the first-gen Camaro, and the first-gen Camaro and the Nova got the same subframe on the front. But we wanted to verify that it fit the Nova and not just take everybody's word for it.
So you basically just mock one up, stick it on, make sure it fits?
This is more or less a production unit. It's not really a mock-up part. It's got all production parts on it, but we want to make sure it fits.
So you basically get paid to play around with hot rods?
Yeah, it's a great job, ain't it?
You been working on anything else?
Yeah, we've been working on the Tiger Cage quite a bit, developing more and more applications for it.
Do you mind if we go and take a look at that?
Now go over and see Vale.
So I'm over with Val now, and he's in charge of fabricating the Tiger Cage, isn't that right?
That's correct.
Now, before we get into it, I just want to show you something. I've seen some of his handiwork on the table here. Check out the weld on that. Now, Val, some people say that a robot works here at Air Ride, but it's not true. It's you.
No, it's just me.
How'd you get into welding?
Just fell into it. Got in a local fabrication shop right after high school, and then just kind of picked it up from there.
All right, so what are you working on right now?
This is a first generation seatbelt bar for a Camaro. Got it in the jig right now and getting ready to tack it up and pull it out and then weld it completely.
So I noticed you're also working off a jig here. Who fabricates that?
I do. I do the...
So you do everything?
No. Rodney...
Hey guys, it's lunchtime!
Well, we better get going.
Is that normal?
Yes, around here it is. Lunchtime's pretty important around here.
Right now, lunchtime. Lunchtime is serious business at Air Ride, with family and camaraderie put in the forefront. We were blown away by the togetherness of the Air Ride employees and felt right at home while enjoying lunch with the guys. So we're back from lunch and we've all filled up on about 4.5 pounds of beef. How about you, Dave?
Oh, definitely.
All right, so it's time to bend some tubes together.
Yes. We are going to start out with cutting our material, our raw material. As it comes in, we cut it, put our angles on it, bend everything up to the specs.
So this obviously looks like the brains of the operation. Nothing against you, Dave.
Oh, yes. Yes, it's all automated. And from here, that goes into production, and we like things automated around here. That's the name of the game.
So I found myself upstairs now paying a visit to Amber, who's up here assembling shocks, yeah?
Yep.
So what goes into assembling a shock?
We've got about 50 pieces or so. Tiny springs, little flaps, valves. It all comes in a kit form. I assemble it all, oil it, dyno each one. Everyone gets dynoed, they all get serialized. We keep all that on file so we can call it up later if we need to.
If I buy one of your shocks, it's already been tested by you.
Yes,
Only you?
only me.
How do you find me here, like working with all the boys?
Hanging out with the boys is just fine.
From tiger cages, strong arms to shockwaves, Airride manufactures everything in-house with a unique automated process. Airride prides themselves on being a company where hot rodders manufacture hot rod parts for hot rodders. Airride also offers a comprehensive sales staff that can help you with any questions you may have when purchasing an air suspension for your ride. Brett, I've got to say thanks again, mate. I've had a great day out here. You're very lucky. You've got great staff and a really awesome facility, so good on you, mate.
Well, thank you. I'm glad you got a chance to come out, but the day's not over. There's one more thing you need to do, and that's drive one of these cars to find out what air suspension is all about. And you may as well start with Velocity.
The Velocity,
Absolutely.
one of a kind, 68 Camaro, priceless. What could go wrong?
It won't hurt you, I swear.
Am I allowed to go fast?
I don't think you'll have a choice.
This is going to be fun. I hope you've enjoyed our look inside Airride in Jasper, Indiana. They're a great company and they've got a very bright future ahead of them. And this car, the Velocity, it's just mind-blowing. So if you want any more information on anything you've seen today, just go to ridetech.com.